Hi everybody, I'm going to do a video now of Raimi, my 4.5-year-old's favorite books. So if you have kids around that age range, or nieces or nephews, or just whoever you want to buy books for that are around that age, you can see some of the ones that we like. So I'll start first with I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. This one is very cute. It is $11.99 and it's about a little guy who's super dirty, and it talks about different places he goes and where the dirt is on him. Sniff, sniff, snuff, snuff, sniff and snuff about. He's a dirty dinosaur with a dirty face, and then he just kind of stomping all through this mud. The fun thing about this book is the illustrator made the pictures with real mud. So, you can see it's a real mud. We also have a I'm a Hungry Dinosaur, and it's made with chocolate frosting and real sprinkles. So that's fun too if you want to go that route. So it's just really cute, and then at the very end, he stomps to the swamp and gets all clean. So it's very cute. Another favorite of Raimi is Little Red Riding Hood. This is the peek inside Little Red Riding Hood. We also have another Little Red Riding Hood. But it just has the most beautiful pictures and cutouts. And it goes through the story. And it also has flaps throughout the book that you can turn on each page. Not on each page, but on some of the pages. And then there's the wolf. This is my favorite flap on the whole book. They're hanging out in the wolf, and the grandma is knitting. And then in this version, the woodcutter cuts him open, grandma sews him back together, and then he's running away. So he doesn't get killed, which I kind of like. And this one is $14.99. We also have Beauty and the Beast in this series that's brand new, and Cinderella, and they're both equally as beautiful. I just love these books. And then here is Jonathan James and the What If Monster, and you can also buy a little plush Lovey that goes with him too. He's super, super soft and squishy. I don't know if you can tell how soft his material is, but it's really, really soft. He's $12.99, and the book is $6.99, and it's just about a little boy who's just scared of a lot of different things, and it goes through different fears that he has, and he's like, what if I can't do it? What if I'm not fast enough in a race? What if he does bad with baseball? My little boy has a lot of fears when he's going to sleep, like of spiders and wolves and things like that coming into his room, and so this page really helps us because it's like, well, you know, what if it's scary? What if there's something in my closet? Things like that. And then, after he lists all his fears, he said, but what if you're wrong? What if, those things aren't going to happen? What if I'm really good at baseball? What if I'm really good at drawing? What if the monster's really nice? Things like that. So it's just a really great book to kind of calm fears and make them more, relaxed whenever they question everything and what if this happens and what if this happens. So we love this book. I love that book. Okay, this one is called You Choose, and it is $12.99, and it gives the kids options on what they're going to do with the story. So, it's all up to them. If you could go anywhere, where would you go? And so they get to pick out of all these places where they would go. Who would you like for your family and friends? And they get to pick out of all these people. Raimi, I'll normally say, like, pick 5 people. What 5 people do you want as your family and friends? What kind of home would you choose? So it just goes through different things that you could pick. How would you get there? Would you add anything else? What would you wear? So it's just really fun because each time you see different things that you might not have noticed before. Well, this guy is naked. He says he wants to wear nothing at all. See? New things. I don't think I'd ever noticed him before. So there's just lots of different fun options in the You Choose book. So that's You Choose. This is There's a Mouse About the House. This is also another one of Abby's favorites. She can't really do it yet, but she likes to take our mouse and run away with it. So, There's a Mouse About the House. He has a little hole in the front, and he goes through there, and then he goes through each page. There's a little line for them to follow. There's a storyline too, but Raimi just likes to follow the line sometimes. And then there's a hole in each page for him to go through and then pop out on the other side. This is also really great for left to right progression because they're realizing when they read a book, they go from left to right. So there's also flaps in this book. Usborne is really good with flaps. and lots of just fun things to lift and do as the mouse is traveling throughout the book. And if you lose your mouse, there's a little mouse on the back you can trace and then make your own new mouse. We lost our book for a while and couldn't find the book, but we still had the mouse. But then luckily we found the book the other day. So, and then there's a little cover he just slips right in on the front. This is our wind-up bus book. I do not know our buses, but Remy insisted that I still show you the book because he loves it so much. But each page has a track around it, and we have wind-up vehicles and pullback vehicles. So depending on the age of your child, the pullback are easier for the little ones because, you know, the cars that you just pull back. But you just set it down and it will go all around the track. There's all different pages in this. And this one is a London scenes. So our little one that goes with this is a red double-decker bus. So we have a lot of different ones in the series. There's a bug, there's bus, there's train, there's car. There's a couple of train ones, actually. I think there's a pullback and a wind-up. So lots of different options for that. What is poop? Ramy loves. Oh, the wind-up bus and train is $29.99. What is poop? This one is one of our Lift the Flap books, and it's questions and answers. So each page, and it's $12.99, each page has different questions and flaps to answer the question. It says, what is poop? It says, drops into the potty. It says, Mommy, I did it. So it's also a good potty training book, so you can show them how everything works. There's a little cat that says, I poop outside. And then there's the cat jumping outside. So it seems pretty crazy, but they actually do learn some things in this book. There were facts that I didn't know about before. It says, even fish poop. It says, of course we do. It says, they eat different food. It says, do insects poop? It says, they eat different foods and poop different poops. So it's just talking about how everybody poops, how much does an elephant poop, this much every day. So they love it, and they can learn some too at the same time. This is my favorite fact that I learned. It says blue whale poop is pink. Who knew? I had no clue. So that's just a fun one for kids. What can you do with poop? Who's pooped? You have to guess on this page whose poop it belongs to. So it's goofy, but it's funny, and they learn. So this is our cards, the 100 things for little children to do. What we've done with ours, I don't know where mine went. Here they are. I've just got like 10 out of the group, punched a hole in it, and put a ring on it. And I keep these in my purse with a little dry erase marker. And then you can just wipe them off with an old baby sock or a napkin or whatever. But these are just great. It has different activities for you to do on each one. Like this one says, each of these turtles has a twin with an identical shell. Draw lines between them so you're matching which ones are the same. This one is a little maze. So there's all different cards. I think there's 50 cards in here. So 100 activities because they're all double-sided. And they're nice, you know, wipe-off clean material. Nibbles. We all love this one in my house. It's super cute. It's about a little book monster, and he eats through different stories. He escapes and eats his way through books. He goes through there. He goes through this library. There he goes. He goes through Goldilocks and the Three Bears and changes the story because he eats it. So the ending's a little bit different than you would normally expect because he changes it. When he eats through it, he changes the pages. Little Red Riding Hood. He goes to Little Red Riding Hood. Here he is as Little Red Riding Hood. He's changed the wolf into a chicken because he ate through to the next page. The grandma's saying, my hero, thank you, Nibbles. Jack and the Beanstalk. And then at the end, he gets back in his cage. He's not happy about it. But then something happens. This is Ramy's favorite part. And he's escaped again. So it's really cute. And this one is $16.99. And there's a plush with this one too. And I believe he's also $12.99, like the What If Monster. But he's super cute too. And I've got two more. All Better. This one is out of stock right now. This is February 2nd. But it's supposed to be back in stock this month pretty soon. So that's very exciting. It's been out of stock, I think, since October. It's in such high demand. So, All Better. So that's why I wanted to show you. It comes with Band-Aids. Oh, my Band-Aids are all in the book because my kids just did it last time. So little animals get hurt, and then there's these, I guess, vinyl Band-Aids that will stick to the page. If they lose their sticky, you can just run them under some water, and then they're good to go again. So it says, oh no, dog wasn't looking where he was going. Ouch! Clean it, kiss it, and put a bandage on it. So you put a little Band-Aid on him. And each bandage has whatever animal that they're for on there. He bonked his head, so he's got a boo-boo on his head. And it's really great for at the end when they finish it, they can go back, and it's then a color matching activity. Green Band-Aid, green spot. So it's just really cute. Bear poked his booty. Rami likes that one. So, and this is $12.99 if I didn't say that yet. And last one, we are all about dinosaurs right now. So this is the Big Book of Dinosaurs, and it is $14.99. We have a bunch in the series too. Big Book of Animals, Big Book of Trucks, Big Book of, I think, Machines and Cars or something like that. There's a lot of different ones in this series. But they're just really nice, huge books with lots of information. Rami has learned so much from these books and the vocabulary and things like that. And they've got these awesome fold-out pages that are just huge. Fit it all on one screen. With lots of information about dinosaurs that they can learn, different facts and things like that. So there's a huge old footprint. So we also love this one because we're all about dinosaurs. So thanks for watching. Bye.